weight comparison, like your shit's right there. Like it, like this right here is glorious. This is a cloud, which means the back half of this is like a napkin.
Yo, it just makes it right.
Internet, please don't mount me for my hair. All right, so this is a 4G63 6-volt, 7-volt. 6-volt. Okay.
Fully built motor. Compression's a little bit over 10.5. GSC cams, 2150 injectors, fuel injector clinic, of course. Magnus intake, RMR, precision 76mm turbo, HTS wastegate, towel blow-off valve, AEM.
Better aroma in the room. That's E85, E90.
So usually it's on E98, but lately I've been using E85 because it's just low at the pump.
Cool.
But I think if you're trying to make that power reliably, you gotta use E98.
Mm.
On him.
Yeah, okay, so I have the camera now.
I gotta go out that way.
You can't go out that?
Can't step on the man shit.
You could have stepped on them. You would have been alright.
So now you're just fucking up the shot. Now I had to, you know what? No, it's okay. We'll fuck the shot up for the internet so that you could pass. You couldn't help over that? I'm like the size of the star. I could have fit through the. All right, whatever. Anyway, back to what we were talking about here. I'll get some interior shots. What? Stick. What's your problem?
I was gonna take your car and go around,
Where's the fucking zoom? Zoom into him. Zoom into him right there. The most complaining person in the entire unit. Where's the fuck? How you turn the volume? Shine a light at him. The most complaining person that you'll ever meet. Anyway, back to this. Oh god, that was too bright now. Alright. Interior. So we're running AEM.
Yes, sir.
AEM what? V2?
Nope, still Series 1.
Really?
Yep.
Series 1, wow. We'll get to this in a second, but we gotta finish this because it's got a lot going on here. Oh lord, the intensity is too bright. That's what happens when you don't record after for a long time.
Years.
It's been a while since I held a camera.
Yeah, years.
And this isn't even my type of camera. Exposure cannot. What the? Okay, so the car you had before was a
95 GST that I converted to all-wheel drive.
and this is now a.
99 all-wheel drive. No conversion.
But if you had it all-wheel drive before, why did you just?
Last year they made the shell.
Oh, so you just got it for the authenticity then? Okay, cool,
Yes, sir.
nice.
Yes, sir.
Coincidentally, the same colors.
Coincidentally, the same color. The last car had stock seats. I got Evo seats now. Other car had Venom intake, different throttle, Q45 throttle body. This one has Magnus, RMR throttle body, 2150s.
I just wanna. This car, you drove this car? Wait, you did redone? Was this like a bear? Like you just
It was a
stripped this
bare
down
shell.
to?
There was nothing in it.
Because it don't look like you drove. Everything looks clean.
Nah, it's been driving.
It's been driving.
Yeah, it's been driving.
It's been driving. The wheel is still black, like still clean.
It's been driving.
Yeah, it drove out the door and back.
Yeah, I've been like
Being built.
literally like been driving. Nice.
Now I know this is the typical question that people ask, and nobody really has an actual figure. But how much do you estimate in this car, particularly not the old car and this, but this car right now? How much do you roughly guesstimate you got in it right now?
As in power or money?
We're not going money. We're gonna bleep this for the wife. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this shit right here. Probably
2 or 3 children right here.
Yeah, these are definitely some child support payments. There's a lot of child support payments that I miss making and putting this car together.
No, we gonna bleep that. We're not gonna put that in there. We're not gonna put that in there.
Let me tell you, my son is like, Daddy, where are my shoes at? I'm like, man,
right here, man. Right here.
Dad needed to get his turbo fixed.
Yep.
Nah, I don't know, man. I never really kept track. I think if I kept track, I would probably stopped a long time ago.
You bought a couple houses.
Yeah. 2 1/4 or something.
And I can't help but notice Chevy alternator.
Saturn.
Yeah. Alternator.
Yes.
Why is that?
Puts out more voltage.
Okay.
It's a single excite wire, so I don't have to have all the other wires. As soon as it starts up, it's charging. It charges the battery a lot better too. So instead of seeing
which your battery is now in the back
in the
There you
truck,
go. Yeah, see it.
so instead of having voltage drop full load, I still got 14 volts all the way through.
Cool.
Which you might need to do.
Yeah, I was losing because I did the same thing on mine with the Odyssey battery. Oh my god, I had to jump a couple more.
Thompson's.
Okay. So let's discuss. So you extended the sump. You did this in-house too, right?
Yeah.
Nice. So fun fact, you don't have to buy a Moroso pan. If you know how to weld. You welded this? You welded?
My buddy did.
Oh.
So we extended the oil pan, extended the oil pickup.
Oh, you extended it too?
Yeah, so we can add more oil into the car. Add more oil.
No, who is this calling me?
I had a red 95 GST. Car was driving. I was using it every day, and all shit. It started doing DSM shit, braking. So you know, didn't know what was going on. Had a car at somebody else's shop. They were it took them like 8 months just to take the motor out the car. They were bullshitting. One day,
We're not gonna put no name on this.
yeah, I don't even remember that kid's name no more. But one day I was at some restaurant or something, and I see this dude walk in, and he had a Mitsubishi shirt on, said Gary on it. Lo and behold, it's Gary March from Speed Injected.
So he had a shirt with his name on it.
With his name on it.
Okay.
So I asked him, "Yo, you work for Mitsubishi?" He was like, "I used to. I own this shop called Speed Injected." I went around there.
I'm sorry, what year was this? Like, you remember
Like
when?
03, 04.
03, 04. Okay.
Yeah.
Way back.
Yeah, it's
Prime.
So,
go ahead.
you know, man, Gary, I thought Gary was a man. We used to call him up at any point in time. Yo, what's going on with this? Whatever. Meet him over there. I mean, dude was just unbelievably cool.
Getting into this.
So getting into where as high as I've been going and shit like that, just stumble onto it, is due to Gary. Gary used to like point out the things that I needed to do, things I shouldn't do. He had a buddy, I don't remember his buddy's name, but he was selling parts. And I kind of got into it like that. I forget what this kid's name, or this older dude's name was. But this dude knew what the fuck he was talking about. Everything he did was fast. So take this out, do this, get rid of that, add this. And ever since I kept doing that, doing the step process, car just kept getting faster and faster and faster and faster. One day,
They put it on the track, or you mean you just on the street? You just getting faster?
on the street, just you know, for the longest time, man, I think I lost one race for, man, it had to be at least 16, 18 months, and it was just this guy that had this Porsche, and this is before I knew what methanol was. And this dude poured this gas into his gas tank with a gas mask on. Like, what the fuck is he doing? And yo, he put that gas in there, and that boy,
The super high octane shit.
yeah. And then that day I didn't go out there on full boost. I went out there on like maybe like 30 pounds or something like that. And no matter what I did, that dude was eating my ass the whole way down 27. Just kept getting it. So from that day, I said, shit, I'm just go big or go home. So at that point, I started getting new turbos, better shit, more fuel, reading up more, learning more. You got what you see.